The Lord, our justice, is at our side as we move through the dark valley. Where does this valley lead? Hopefully, to a place where we may rest a while. A place where we may contemplate all we would have experienced on the way. Yet, is it the Lord, our God, who is at our side? Or is it we who are at God's side? As much as it could be seen as a matter of semantics, especially given that we are called to be in union with God, language matters. I believe one of the most Catholic things we can do is to not acquiesce an either or perspective, and instead immerse ourselves in the creative tension of both and perspectives, regardless of how unsettling those often are. Like today's readings remind us, we don't need to worry, because the Lord, our justice, is the source of our courage, our anointing, and our reconciliation. Cherishing the wisdom of Carmelite mystic Teresa of Avila in our heart, because Christ has no body but yours, we could see ourselves as having God at our side. At the same time, because God is our shepherd, we could see things in such a way that God has us at God's side as God continues God's salvific work in and through all of creation with our help as God's co-creators. On one hand, we could be seen as the body who breathes the spirit of the Good Shepherd, thereby identifying with the Good Shepherd. On the other hand, we could be seen as the sheep who is led by the Good Shepherd, a shepherd who is moved with pity at the sight of the sheep. True, all one in the same. So, who is a good shepherd? Is a good shepherd one who encourages people to fight like hell when asserting their own baseless allegations? Is a good shepherd one who sells arms to nations engaged in wars and violence that cause the most vulnerable to suffer the most? Kwame Ture, formerly known as Stokely Carmichael, said religious organizations must always be in the forefront fighting against injustices. Today's readings reassure us of that truth and that the Lord, our justice, our shepherd, whom we inevitably come to know as good, refreshes our soul by taking care of all we could want through the goodness of liberation. As we traverse the dark valley, shepherd and sheep, united in love, are moved with compassion, identifying with the most vulnerable, tending to their needs, especially given that, according to our own social teaching, the vulnerable are the venerable. As Christian community, we don't shy away from what is difficult. The more it hurts the stomach, the more responsibility is upon us to accompany the remnant as we journey to our resting place. As we make our way, may we realize that our destination is our journey, and may God transform the valley into a deserted place where we may rest a while.